tuning in. So long, everybody.
Congratulations on the win. But how do you make it look so easy at such a young age?
Thanks, Nate. I mean, it's definitely not easy. I try to bring that intensity and that aggression on a nightly basis. I'm not always going to shoot like I did tonight.
Is this gonna be like on the thing when I like open it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Tyler Hero, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
Between huge trades and record-breaking games, this NBA season is on fire. And one all-star that is dominating on the court is Kawhi Leonard.
Yes, this season he is back.
And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Yeah, especially the younger team. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from make tonight.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We'll see Wiggins and Green playing the forward spots. Shorty out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Looney in at the center filling out the middle. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a three-point game. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Now, here is Martin. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And, Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin, and that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Stephen Silas had a few minutes before the game. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
All right, DA, we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. And in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in help.
And that's why communication is so important. Guys have to talk to each other on the defensive end. I heard a coach once say that talking is energy, and energy is execution.
And here's Martin. Following the 3 moments ago from short.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Launches it. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Curry against Porter. Smith outside. Plays it up and banks it in.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Here's Shorty. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio each made an all-NBA team.
And here's Porter following the 3 from short. Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. Fades back. Here's Smith. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
A shooter of Smith's skill can be dangerous, but defenses will only get better as the season progresses.
Shorty, good, and Curry gets the assist.
Timeout.
Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
You could see it in that game. Despite the odds going against them, once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
Sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Looney. Klay Thompson comes in for Green. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. And he's good on the 3-ball.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And here are the Rockets now, following the 3 from Shorty. Christopher, the pass to Porter. Goes back up. Green with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Here's Shorty. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Shorty's got 24 points.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
To stop the run. Porter, no luck.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Shorty. Another 3 for Golden State.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And so And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Christopher in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you...
1:21 left to play in the first half. Pass to Tate.
Help him out.
The kick out to Porter. They get it again. Kaminsky, the pass to Tate. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Here's Shorty. Again, Golden State.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. The pass to Christopher. From the baseline. Second chance shot. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Clark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
Porter against Poole. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the high post. That shot off the mark.
Boy, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Warriors. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Shorty in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. Curry is out there with Shorty, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them no shot.
Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Warriors leading by 21. There's the 3. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Clark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. Can't hit from in close.
That's 1 for the first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Shorty. Drills the three-pointer. Shorty's got 44.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now a timeout called by Houston. You got to like what Shorty has done in this game.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense is...
Here is Porter. With 1 on the clock. No good that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors rolling over to the 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Great pace.
So both teams making some changes here. And so here is Houston. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Green, the pass to Porter. Here's Green. Pass to Şengün. 5 to shoot. Here's Porter. And good that time.
All over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And guys, when you're going head-to-head against someone 4 times over the course of a season, it's a great feeling to snatch that first one. Good in-game adjustments tonight against the Rockets.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shorty.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Here's Shorty. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days. Back in '94 when I was with the Knicks, I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Yet another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Knocks it loose. Pass to Washington.
Hey, grab that ball.
No good on the 3. Jerome passes to Shorty. Lets the 3 fly. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
What year was Kawhi Leonard drafted into the NBA?
Was it 2009, 2010, 2011, or 2012? If you guessed 2011, then you just earned some VC.
You know what, Alexis? Let's give the people a chance to earn some more VC.
All right, we're going to take it up a notch. Which NBA team drafted Kawhi Leonard?
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Green and Looney together inside. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Shorty in at the 2. MP announced as the NBA Player of the Week. What an honor.
It is, and I must say, a very deserving selection. MP had a great week, and he hopes that play continues tonight.
Takes the 3, and the Warriors with another 3.
Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude, he plays with force, but his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Outside Ingram, pass to Williamson. Over Green. They get it back. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And there's Thompson on the assist from Green.
I just love the ball move.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
To the right side. Here's Alvarado. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Jones misses. An 8-point differential. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
And the Pelicans call time here.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelicans squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Here's Alvarado. Outside Ingram. Pass to Williamson. Looking to end the run. That shot off. Green with the defensive effort. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Now here's Ingram. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
There are ways to get a guy like Jonas Valanciunas to be aggressive in the game. You got to feed the big man, so get him the ball earlier and get it to him often.
And Valanciunas drops them both.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The Pelicans have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Right there!
Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Golden State. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
Now here's Ingram. Outside Jones. Ingram finds Jones. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is good.
Yeah, we all raise our eyebrows to the scoring, but Brandon Ingram is an assist getter.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. He's got 18.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
The three is up. Another three for Golden State.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Williamson outside. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Valanciunas. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Shorty. Another three for Golden State.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's New Orleans now. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
The three is up. And the Warriors with another three.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Ingram fires from way outside. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Really in control. 28-point lead as the quarter ends. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
They've got Larry Nance, and it's Alvarado in at the 1. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Nance. Daniels. No good from outside. 2022. What a year for Golden State. Another NBA title.
Unbelievable. From the worst record in the league, climbing back on top, getting their big three healthy. Man, as long as you have a healthy Steph Curry, I think you're going to have a chance to get there. What a run they were on.
Here's Daniels. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Marshall. Just 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Another three for Golden State.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Fades back. The rebound by Wiggins.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And Shorty gets it to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Alvarado. Here's Daniels. And he's going for the lob. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for New Orleans. Jerome's checked in for the Warriors. Quarter 2. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Reed and Looney together inside. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Shorty in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Shorty. Off the mark there with a 3. Ingram against Thompson. Puts it up from 12. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Outside Ingram. The 3. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Shorty knocks down the triple. He's got 42.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Jones, the pass to Williamson. Here's Alvarado. Looney with some nice D.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Here's Alvarado. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Now here's Valanciunas. Jones from outside. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Ingram. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync.
I'm really surprised to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
On target from range.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Valanciunas. Over Looney. And again, New Orleans, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Hey, right here.
Here's Shorty. And again for three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Williamson. Now Jones. Here's Valanciunas. And that one drops. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Here's Shorty, defended by Jones.
Get to the block, baby.
Takes a three. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And he's going for the up here. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Here's Shorty, defended by Jones. Connects again from distance.
And the threes just don't stop. Another shot and another make.
Yes, and he's starting to creep up that list now for the most three-pointers in a game. We'll see if he keeps it going. Some changes for... And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.
And today, Greg, it's about the NBA. But tomorrow it's about spending Turkey Day with family and friends.
I think everyone realizes it's not something we can take for granted. Cherish those moments with your loved ones. They're likely to be your fondest memories.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Only out there with Batum, and it's Westbrook at the point.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Connects from three-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times. And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now, here is George, coming off a stellar performance against Utah.
Nicholas Batum making a resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
Here's Shorty. Another three for Golden State. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Shorty's got 12 points in the game. And some big news for MP with his endorsements. Greg, he'll be one of the faces representing Gatorade in short order.
And you think back to all the famous stars who have represented Gatorade. Now, adding MP to that group, that is a huge honor.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Oh, my goodness, 5 straight coming out of the gate.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. The one point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Shorty, good.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green is checked in for Draymond Green. Thompson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Curry. So it's the Warriors now. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. Shorty, good. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
And here is Morris, following the three from Shorty. 6 to shoot. Morris against Green. Powell, no one around him. Here's George. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. George has got 8 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Shorty. And another three for Golden State.
And some off-the-court news for MP recently. He announced he'll be a spokesman for Ruffles.
Oh, and he'll be great. And to be honest, you know, Greg, I'm not sure why Ruffles hasn't reached out to me yet. I practically live off the cheddar and sour cream. And I can say Ruffles has ridges. Warriors leading by 11. Poole the pass to Shorty. From deep. And another three for Golden State.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Clippers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. George passes to Highland. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Jazz.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Hey, yo, right here.
Off the run. The shot that time, not on target.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And if they keep trailing threes like they did so far, their lead is safe. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Different here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Draymond Green. Green comes in for Thompson. Shorty, he's checked in for Jerome. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Toronto is going with. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Paul George. And it's Highland in at the one. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
They'll love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. And so here are the Clippers after the three-pointer from Shorty. In the corner, Powell with it. From outside, off the mark.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Shorty. It's good from long range. Shorty's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
And George with the stuff.
It's one of those nights where George's number has been called time after time.
Here's Shorty. And another three for Golden State.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
The three from George. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Warriors on. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Shorty in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. there's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Up front, it's Green and Looney. Shorty out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Shorty, no good on the triple.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Curry against Westbrook. Batum trying to break loose. That one doesn't go. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And it's Shorty with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. So for the Clippers right now, and small and power forward, Leonard and Batum. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 down. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I like when Russ looks to involve his guys. It brings this team closer together.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
It's just a passing